These current generation, high-budget, graphically demanding games are nice, but they haven't even come close to quenching the hunger I feel for a more bite-sized adventure. One that reminds us all of the good old days when you had quarters, joysticks, 2 buttons to mash furiously until you won, and slanted CRT screens delicately placed in appropriately decorated cabinetry.
Then do I have the game for you?
Do you?
Quick Quest, which can either be read as Quick Quest, Quick Quest, or Quick Quest. Any should be fine because you're still experiencing a quest and it's bound to be quite quick. Your goal as... he doesn't have a name, is to travel the world, bouncing on and stabbing many different enemies and performing platforming perfection. Also, you can defeat the evil knights that are threatening something called the Equilibrium. We assume it's the balance of the world, but we're not sure. There are 2 sentences of story on the Steam page. That's all we have to go on.
2 sentences is more than enough story to take as the reason to embark on the quickest of quests. But how will you quickly quest? Using the control stick to move, a button to jump, and another button to attack, can also be held to charge up a stronger attack, you'll defeat enemies and cross hazardous gaps for no reward until you come to a hulking creature called a boss. These tough-as-nails enemies will lock you in, display their various strengths, and attempt to take away each of your hearts, which can take 1 hit apiece.
Be aware you can't jump on bosses. Yet. Would be funny if you could, though.
After you defeat a boss, cross to the next room and claim your prize.
These prizes usually take the form of upgrades, such as a sword that changes up your attack style slightly, a helmet that adds an ability like an air dash or a hovering jump, equipment patches that will add projectiles to your abilities, and more. Each helmet and sword take up to 3 hits before they break forever. You lose your equipment patches when you run out of ammo, and we don't really know how to reload them. You figure out a lot of this as you quickly quest. After defeating a region boss, you get a chance to heal yourself or increase your max HP. Sometimes you even run into this helpful old man. He'll spout such wisdom as...
You have to applaud those strange old men who hide in caves and give you unsolicited advice that sometimes gives context to your very context-starved adventure. Or quest!
And that's really all there is to Quick Quest. You'll take a short trip across a platforming section with various enemies, slicing and jumping on them, slurping up those sweet tunes, then you'll fight a boss. Grab the equipment and or the health upgrade, rinse repeat through several different colored areas. Upon death, you restart the whole deal and attempt another run to see how many bosses you can defeat, how many bits of equipment you can gather, and which regions with procedurally generated levels you can make it through in this roguelite/like adventure.
Hold on. What is that?
The game is updating.
That can happen in the middle of our review?
Well, let's check out what's new.
Is that it? Oh, what's that on the left?
Are those trophies? Oops, I touched something!
These must be trophies for each boss you defeated, and touching them allows you to fight them again. Gotta learn their moves so you can extend your shockingly short life. As you can see, because of how great we are at this game, we have 3 or 4 boss trophies. But you too can earn them. You just have to fight through the different areas and not make too many mistakes.
Since Quick Quest is still receiving updates, how about an equipment catalog you can access via the pause menu? It's not always immediately apparent what each sword, helmet, and equipment patch do. I want to know if the thing I'm grabbing will help me more than the thing I have now.
Perhaps the ability to jump on bosses would be helpful too. Due to their strength, the damage they take could be minimal, but no one likes being cornered by something with fireballs that keep you pinned.
Ooh, a boss-less mode. Just region exploring with all the enemies and no bosses. It's just another version of Quick Quest without the tough-as-nails bosses. I request this mostly because the enemies are so fun to fight.
And once again, that's about it to this game. It's an excellent bite-sized, inexpensive adventure game with simple mechanics that is meant to be played multiple times in a very arcade fashion. I could see someone beating this with their own fight stick if they so choose. It does exist in a very liquid form right now, so future updates will probably add and change things that will make major differences in how the game works. But for now, it is a solid adventure game. Much as, beating it would appeal to us, Quick Quest stands on its own as an addictive, short, inexpensive game with a bright future. You can pick it up now for $7 American on Steam.
What did you think of our review of Quick Quest? Was it fast enough for you? Are you going to speed to your nearest Steam store and check it out? You should. Be sure to follow us for more. Thank you for watching. See you soon.
Thus concludes another episode of This is a Roguelike. See you later, everyone.
I thought it was called Is This a Roguelike?
No, this is a roguelike.
Oh, okay. Well, that is not what it said on my program.
How does he keep getting in our house and turning off all our lights?
I don't know.
Ah, table.